Well, I'm gonna get right to it. So, I am doing a quick lash application, and what that involves is um, tweezers and lashes. So, tonight I'm just going with a classic look. So, I'm going to apply lashes that are very symmetrical. So, these are the silk liner lashes. Why I love this pack is they're so economical and friendly because they're silk, so they're lighter and more affordable. So what you're going to do is, I love trusting this device here because it's an easier application. I just grab my lashes like this. I use pharmacy grade lash glue from a brand named Duo, which I love. I love how easy it is to apply, as well as how easy it is to remove. Um, I don't have many people on this video, but I'm happy that you guys have joined in, and it's very simple once you get a hang of applying strip lashes. So the Duo glue, when it's wet, it's gray. You want to shake it up a bit and apply it to the lash line very minimally. You don't want to overdo it because it's going to get goopy. So I apply an even layer on there. I like to wait a few seconds, at least till the gray gets a little bit darker and you can see that it's starting to set a bit. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it here, the glue. Yeah, so I got invited to a company party last minute and I haven't gone out in a long time, so I'm very excited for tonight. I don't even know where the venue is, but I'm going for a very neutral glam look tonight, so something very safe and classy. So I don't know if I've given it enough time. I feel like it's only been like a few seconds, but we're gonna give it, at least 10 seconds. So, okay, so now I can see that the glue is setting a little bit better. I like to twist the band to make sure that it's nice and soft so that when I am applying it, it goes on nice and symmetrical. So here it goes. So I like to open up my eyelids nice and wide. I go from the inner corner, place it on slowly, and right to the tip of the corner of my eye. I like to hold it in place for a bit, give it a good fan. You can see when I close my eye that it's still a little gray, and that's because the glue hasn't set yet. Um, So generally speaking, that's the best time to play with it, when the glue is nice and soft and wet. And you don't really need to worry if the glue does set like that, because eventually when it does dry, it's going to turn black anyways, and you can just wipe off the excess that you don't need. But another sure way of telling that your glue has set as well is when the gray turns black. So I like to take this time while the glue is not set to kind of go in and just make sure everything is aligned and where I want it to be. I can tell that it's still wet because it's still gray, but I mean, what do you think? It's pretty volumizing. I think it instantly just gave my lashes the boost that I needed, and definitely will look good tonight when I wear it out. Um, So now we're gonna move on to the second lash. I've previously wore these before, so when you've previously worn lashes, you can tell that there's like little beads of glue on there. So it's important that you take it off, because when you apply your new set of adhesive, um, you want to make sure that it's holding on to, fresh new glue and not old glue, right? So you're gonna peel all of the old um, rubber glue. I don't know if you've used lashes before, you know what I'm talking about. But for all you newbies out there who are reusing your lashes for the first time, you know that you do need to clean them because they'll aid in more comfort for sure. So I've peeled off the old glue on my other lash that I want to wear, and see how the lash that I've already put on, the glue has set. Like that gray dab of glue that was in the corner there, it's not there anymore. So that's why it's the best to kind of manipulate your lashes so that it can rest on your lash line while it's still wet. So handy dandy pharmacy grade lash glue by Duo, which I love. I love how light it is. I love the removal process. I love that it has low odor. So you're gonna apply, a good even amount, and it's important that you apply it evenly, because the last thing that you want is your lash to bunch up on your eyelid. So when you apply it, see how it's gray? You want to wait until it sets a bit. I think the last time I waited at least 20 seconds. But what I also like to do is grab each end of my lashes and kind of bend the band so that it's more flexible and easier to guide when you go ahead and apply it to your lash line. So that's kind of like a tip and trick that you can use. Um, so yeah, like I'm pretty sure only like 5 seconds have gone by. I generally like to wait at least maybe 20 to 30 seconds. You can blow on the lash to kind of get the glue a little bit more tacky so that you can set it. But generally speaking, once it's gray, like a darker gray, I like to go ahead and apply it, because I'm more comfortable now adjusting on the fly. Like before, when I was a new person using lashes, I would always get freaked out that the lash glue was not setting, so maybe I would be in a lash mess. But as you kind of gain experience with applying the lashes, you know that once they go onto the lash line, um, it's actually easier to manipulate. So in this instance, I'm not gonna use my lash tool. I'm gonna just kind of wing it with my mirror and my hand here, just because I'm not a left-handed person. So for me to be precise with tweezers with my non-dominant hand is just too much. Like it would be a hot mess. So again, I like to just place at the corner of my lids, right? And I generally just place it on really lightly, um, just because I know that the glue hasn't set. So even now you can kind of see the little glow underneath my eyelids. It's because that's the glue not setting yet. And that's what you want, because that's when you can adjust it. So now that I know that my glue is not set, I know that I can manipulate it to the way that I want. And like, sometimes it might make you look like you have a lazy eye, so it's good that you adjust it. So I can feel that the glue is still wet here, so I'm just gonna go and take the tool and push it into my eyelids, like not inside my eyelids, but on the top of my lash line, so that it feels nice and natural with my own eyes. And I would probably give it like 15 more seconds before it sets, and then it should be ready to go. But this is the perfect opportunity while the glue is still wet. It's not quite liquid, but it's tacky enough that you can still move it around to what you need. My dogs are in the background. So yeah, that is my quick tutorial. I didn't time myself on how long it took, but it really does not take that long for you to just level up your lash game in no time. So thanks for watching.